Yes, but are good manners a thing of the past? Well, we sent Brent Gilbert out to spend a night at the Manners Club for Kids.
You're about to meet some pretty tough customers. This is Nicholas. He likes to tease his sister.
Kicks her under the table.
Little Julianne grabs toys without asking. And 8-year-old Ryan, he's a messy eater.
M-A-N-N-E-R-S.
But there's hope for these young offenders.
Good job.
Meet Miss Manners,
Ready,
Judy
go.
Vankovich.
If you want to be really cool, then you've got to know the golden rule.
She's been teaching kids to mind their P's and Q's
Sparkle in her eyes.
for the last 6 years.
And so the foundation of the Manners Club of all manners, is putting other people first.
Judy is a former fashion model and image consultant.
What if you have to blow your nose?
She designed this 4-week course to help parents give their kids a head start in life.
Manners really do help pave the way through life, and whether they're applying for a job for teenagers or to be able to, show honor and respect to elders, and just to help give them the polish.
4. Do unto others
She teaches the basics,
as you would have them. Do unto you.
like showing respect to others, how to answer the phone like a grown-up,
Ryan, this is Mrs. Vankovich. How are you?
and how not to look like a dunce at the dinner table.
And he said,
If you don't learn table manners, you are going to be a goop. So let's all practice chewing with our mouth closed.
Judy says kids of today are given so much, they often take it all for granted.
Children have so much given to them that they need to learn to be thankful and to say, thank you, Dad, thank you, Mom. Dad, thanks for working so hard. Or, Mom, thank you for that delicious dinner.
you gotta dance. Say your mom and dad. First time they call.
Miss Manners uses rhymes and raps to help her students remember the golden rules. But can you really teach a 4-year-old proper etiquette? These parents think so.
I found that, he's sitting better at the table, and he's also introducing himself much more easily.
If they can grasp 10% of it, it's better than the kids who don't get any classes on this.
And actually even pulling out a chair for my mother to sit down on. So, I mean, wow, that was a shocker.
We need to say, please and thank you and
As for Judy, she'd like to turn the Kids Club into a franchise and bring good manners to the masses.
right away.
In Langley, Brent Gilbert,
Wow, good job.
VTV News.
Well, how to shake hands properly, not like a dead fish, and what to do when you open a present and discover you already have the same toy. Just 2 of the modern-day etiquette lessons local kids learn for National Etiquette Week. And as Genevieve Rossi shows us, just because the week's almost over is no excuse for bad manners to set back in.
Think kids are rude nowadays? Not in this room. These kids are all taking part in Judy Vankovich's etiquette classes.
Unfortunately, manners have gone way downhill in the last 10, 15, 20 years, and I think it's one of the main reasons we started this class. Lex was 4 years old when we started, and I wanted to do it for her.
Judy started teaching etiquette in her Quincy home 4 years ago. Back then, there were only a handful of students. Now she has several dozen. Judy teaches the kids the importance of social graces and tries to install a sense of self-confidence and respect.
Get your hand right in there, firm handshake, and look her in the eye.
The classes are similar to old-fashioned finishing schools, but with a modern twist.
And this is the evil fork, and so he stays over on this side. Pick up the phone. Hi, this is Brittany. May I help you?
Well, it sounds ideal. Children answer the phone perfectly, have great table manners, and even come when they're called for. But do programs like this actually work? The mothers sure think so.
Very successful. The kids seem to enjoy themselves, and they learn some things that they didn't know.
In the future, I think they will too. They'll pull the chair out, they'll hold the doors, stuff like that. The bottom line here? Oh, well. That remains essential. In Quincy, Genevieve Rossi for the...
Well, if you have kids, you know how hard it is to teach them proper manners, but social graces are important at all ages. And joining us now with a refresher course is the manners lady, Judy Johnson-Vankovich. You have been, well, good morning to you, first of all. Nice to see you.
Good for
well,
you.
I'm just looking, now, I know you've got, well, first of all, tell us exactly what it is you do with kids and manners.
Oh, if you had any idea, it is so fun. I get to travel across the U.S. and Canada teaching manners in a cool way to kids. And so we're here for the Canadian launch of the Manners Club.
Where did this idea come from?
Well, I did my master's degree on government, and I had this vision to change the world, you know, come back to Canada, run for Prime Minister, and then I realized if I could have a chance to influence children, I could influence the next generation. So that's what I feel my calling is to do, to influence the next generation in civil behavior. And I get the parents too, because when I come to the classes, you don't just drop your kids off at the Manners Club. Parents have to enroll too.
I was going to say, they've got to buy in, right? The parents have to buy in.
And a family learns together.
Yeah.
I mean, manners need to be taught in the family setting.
Now,
you know.
You've divided this, I guess, into 5 different kind of categories that you want to teach the kids. How did you come up with it? Well, let's talk. I'm wondering how you came up with the 5, because there must be hundreds of categories.
Oh, there's so many things. But we call it climbing the good manners ladder of success. And the foundational thing is respect. Respect for others, respect for your parents. In fact, we call it the respect diamond. And we tell children your life is like a diamond, and we tell them respect your parents, respect your elders, those in authority, like your teachers, parents, pastor, priest, other people's property. And if your life is sparkling like a diamond with no bad attitudes and whatever, your life will be like a diamond, and you'll have more friends. People want to be around you.
So that's your number one is respect, though.
And so we just cut the CD, the Manners Club CD, and one of the really cool songs is like R-E-S-P-E-C-T, everybody wants it. You know, respect. We need respect. Everybody needs a little respect.
Yes, yes.
Woo!
All right, okay. Do you sing on the CD?
We do, we do. And the Manners Club Kids. And so that'll be available for Christmas, so that's really exciting.
Okay, now I want to get, introduction skills.
Oh.
This is the number 2 of the 5 you have, introduction skills.
5 steps of awesome introductions.
Yeah.
Good eye contact.
Good eye contact.
Smile and be friendly.
Right.
Firm handshake.
Yes.
Not like a dead fish.
No.
Smile and be friendly. And good conversation.
Now, is this, you had some name cards here, and I'm wondering what they were for.
Oh, well, this is fun. So we do lots of role playing and help children and their parents role play. So someone gets to be Jean Chrétien.
Right.
Or someone gets to be President Bush.
Right.
Or if you're introducing Grandma and Grandpa, someone gets, all the kids like, I want to be Grandpa.
How you would introduce them?
Yes, Michael. So, Mr. Jordan, I would like you to meet my new friend, Jeff. Jeff, I'd like you to meet Michael Jordan.
Oh, I see.
So practice good eye contact, happy eyes. That's one of the songs is happy eyes.
Now, okay, happy eyes, which is your next thing. Always.
Yeah. That's one of our songs. You know, put on those happy eyes, everybody.
But it's also one of your keys, right? Number happy eyes.
Yes. You know, when you greet someone, honey, when you look at Jeff, I'd like you to say, hi, Mr. Jeff, and have happy eyes. You know? Or when you answer the phone, hello. You know, hi, this is Judy. May I help you?
Right. So kind of a physical smile type thing.
Makes, you know.
Now, the attitude of gratitude. Now, I know just by saying that there must be a song in that.
There's a song.
The attitude of gratitude.
Goodness gracious, gratitude.
Oh, it's like,
But you know, there's so many whiners and complainers out there.
There are a lot of whiners out there.
And I think that if children and if parents could have a thankful heart and realize how much we have to be thankful for, they'd stop a lot of whining.
Yeah. Just be thankful for what you have.
That's right.
And the other one is table manners. Now, this is a personal favorite of mine. Table manners.
Yes. Well, there's so many goops out there, and we really encourage children when they're eating and their parents to have good conversation. Honey, how was school today? How was your day, Mom? You don't have good conversation over dinner, and again, the golden rule comes into play. When I do assemblies at the school, it's called Being Cool with the Golden Rule. So I'm going to 10 schools next week in Toronto. The home show's on Sunday at 3:30. Toronto home show.
So we're out of time. I want to ask you just quickly though, how do you teach children to respect those who aren't respecting them?
Who aren't respecting? Oh,
you know
that's
what I mean?
the golden rule. Treat other people the way you
would want
them to be treated.
Yeah. And
so
that's what you've got to.
That's the golden rule wrap. If you want to be really cool, then you got to know the golden rule.
Judy, nice to see you.
It's themannersclub.com.
Oh, right, absolutely.
That's right.
Mannersclub.com. And now here's another cool dude. Rod.
And wonder if anyone's ever taught them manners. Well, for the past 7 years, a Langley woman has made a name for herself teaching children social etiquette.
Every time there's a manner, there's a good reason for the manner. Because it's a logical
Table
reason.
manners are just one part of the Manners Club that is led by Judy Johnston-Vankovich. You can host a Manners Club in your home or enroll your child in a 4-week course. It's all about teaching your child that good manners are fun. The Manners Club covers everything from making a good first impression to including kids who seem to be left out. Joining me now is the Manners lady, Judy Jostin-Vankovich, and her 8-year-old daughter, Alexi Vankovich. Judy, you've had calls, thousands of calls from all over wanting to be a part of this Manners Club. Why do you think people are so interested in this?
I think what the principals and the pack leaders are saying is that we've been wishing for something like this. I just thought there should be something out there that existed like this. I'm so glad we found you. In fact, a call came from Boston this morning, said, I've been wishing for 3 years to find a thing like this. So it's been, I think it's really hit a hot spot, a real nerve that, you know, we as parents need to take responsibility. It's our job to make sure that our children are learning the good manners.
So some parents also see this as a way of giving their kids a competitive edge. Explain that.
You know, I think our society, life is so competitive for our children and difficult for our children that any edge, any little help that we can give our children to make it easier in life. And I know my daughter says when people have good manners, that they have more friends.
Good point. So, Alexi, you've been to many of these manners clubs. What do you learn there?
You learn how to, like, get, sort of...
We do introduction skills?
We do introduction skills, how to meet new friends, and,
So when you go up to someone and you meet someone, how do you introduce yourself, or how have you been taught to do that?
Well, we've been taught to say, hi, my name's Alexi, what's your name? Or would you like to play with us if you see someone, left out?
We look directly into their eyes.
Shake their hand firmly.
Smile and be friendly.
Smile and be friendly. And
So is it true that, I know your mom is trying to teach that good manners is fun. Is it fun?
Yeah, the first few classes I really like them, and I still like them. It's just I've been to 1,000 of them, so they're sort of...
So now, Judy, what do you do, though, about kids who look at this Manners Club and say, I don't want any part of this, the real defiant kids who really are not interested? How do you get those kids on board?
Like this one boy, he said, I'm not going to any stupid manners class. But, you know, I went out to the car and I said to him, and he said, Ryan, you know what? I really need your help. There's some young children there that they would just look up to you. They would love to have a cool guy like you in the class. Would you come be my helper? And you know what? He came around. And it ended up having a great time. He stayed for the whole 4 weeks. He graduated. He'd been kicked out of 2 private schools for defiance, for disrespect for authority. And, you know, I think his mother was just really pleased to see the growth, the confidence. You know, so often disrespect or is just ways of trying to get attention for yourself and draw attention to yourself and maybe show insecurity. And it's really rewarding for me to see the confidence that children gain when they realize they're doing something right.
Now, you use music in the Manners Club a lot to motivate the kids. How do you use music?
Well, I wrote all these songs because I think the principles in the song help encapsulate the principles we're trying to teach as parents in the class. And
can you guys sing a few lines?
Well, the parents really like this one. You gotta obey your mom and dad the very first time they call, oh yeah. And the moms are going, oh yeah. But the other ones, especially the assemblies that I do at the elementary schools, are called Being Cool with the Golden Rule. And so we do
kids really go for that? They really buy it? They really
they have a good
get
time.
On board?
They have a good time. We did the Golden Rule rap. Let's just do the beginning of that one. It goes, if you want to be really cool, then you got to know the Golden Rule. Come on, kids, and sing this song. You can be sure you'll never go wrong. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Anyway.
Well, that's great. So that's a great way of actually encouraging
the original Manners Club song. Yeah, it makes it fun because children don't need to memorize long lists of do's and don'ts. You know, that's too hard for them. But if they can just learn the concept of otherness, putting other people first, the Golden Rule, which of course is the foundation, I think, of every world religion. Putting other people first and the concept of otherness.
Well, thank you very much.
Next on This Morning, etiquette tips for your children. Stay with us. It is now 19 minutes before the hour. This morning's parental guidance looks at the time-honored tradition of proper etiquette and whether it should still be something you teach your child. Family reporter Katie Abel shows us what some parents are doing to make sure their youngsters know how to mind their manners. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning. And indeed, if you can remember, once upon a time, as children, we were taught table manners around the family dinner table. And some of us got our mouths washed out with soap if we swore. But times have certainly changed. Today, we as parents are busier than ever, and many forms of etiquette are somehow old-fashioned now or unnecessary. All you have to do is turn on your TV to see that rude and crude behavior has somehow become very cool. Now, a warning, some of the following does contain a bit of that rude content that may be inappropriate for your kids.
Now get out of my way. I gotta get back to the dessert table before the grown-ups get all the good stuff.
I'll tell you what, Grams. I'll go to church when you say the word peanuts.
I can shoot you, fat ass. I can shoot you, too. I'll kill you.
With role models like these, little wonder being polite is, well, almost trite.
I guess which spoon is a soup spoon isn't really that important as long as it's a spoon and you know how to use it. My mom and dad make sure that I know manners. They don't usually make sure I use them 24 hours of the day. Do unto others, as you would have them do to you.
Some parents, like this group in suburban Boston, have decided to look beyond popular culture. They're enrolling their children in classes to learn the ABCs of old-fashioned etiquette.
Grandma, I'd like you to meet my friend, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I'd like you to meet my grandma. This is Justin.
Judy Vankovich teaches manners are fun, all about how to be nice in a nasty world.
Can she call her Melissa? No, because time has not allowed you to be equal with grown-ups. So you need to say, hi, Mrs. Owens. It's nice to meet you.
At a time when rude and crude behavior scores big at the box office, it's little wonder parents feel they're up against it.
Parents are scared almost to discipline. Parents are scared to say no. For the last, I don't know, 20 or so years since I was raised, certainly, we've had this kind of this reluctance to hurt their little self-esteem in any way. And I think we've seen the fruit of that.
And if society says what you achieve matters more than how you act, do manners matter?
I think etiquette is really the important outward form. But what we're really talking about with good manners is really developing habits of virtue, habits of consideration, habits of responsibility.
Kevin Ryan directs the Center for the Advancement of Ethics and Character at Boston University.
I think American adults have lost a fundamental truth, and that is that children don't come into the world civilized.
Ryan might be reassured by parents who send their children to manners are fun. They're working on their own little Mr. and Miss Manners. But if their kids are rude,
the buck stops here.
Yeah, and it's my responsibility. I take responsibility for everything that my child does.
And I think that's you're finding too many parents aren't taking responsibility, are saying it's not my fault.
Kevin Ryan believes parents who teach children to send thank you notes and say please not only do their offspring a favor, but the rest of us as well.
Manners is realizing that there's another person out there, and you've got to consider them. You've got to, in many situations, think of them before yourself.
If people were more polite, you know, people wouldn't be as crazy, maybe.
You met the Queen. Sweet to meet you, Your Majesty. Good job.
Manners.
Well, hi, you guys, and welcome to the Manners Club. My name is the Manners Lady, and my name is Mrs. Vankovich. Say hi, Mrs. Vankovich.
Hi, Mrs. Vankovich.
Okay, and you need to say it with happy eyes. Let's say happy eyes. Happy eyes. Let's try it again. Hi, Mrs. Vankovich.
Hi, Mrs. Vankovich.
Good job. Well, we have so much. I'm excited we're here together, and kids watching at home, we're so glad that you're able to be here, too. So we're going to have a fun time. Who likes to have a fun time? I do, too, and this is my daughter, Lexi. Everyone say hi, Lexi. And you know what? We started the Manners Club together when she was only 3 years old so that we could have fun together teaching other kids how to have good manners. And so Lexi's been my helper all these years. Now she's 105. Look how old she is. And we have a good time. And who likes to go to parties? And who likes to go out to fancy dinners to eat? So do I. Now, who likes to be invited back to a friend's house? And that's the secret. If you want to be invited back to friends' houses, you need good manners. They'll think, that Carla, she is so polite. Let's invite her back again. And that, is it Jahil? Jahil, let's invite him back again. Did you see what a young gentleman he was? And you know, you guys, that is one of the most wonderful compliments someone can give to you. Sarah, that's Sarah. What a lovely young lady she is. Did you see how helpful she was to her mother? Did you see Katie run ahead and get the door for her grandmother? That was so polite, Katie. And I noticed Sarah, she even picked something up for her mother when she dropped it, and her mom didn't even have to ask her. And when her mom called her, she came right away without delay. Let's say that. Right away.
Right away.
Without delay.
Without delay.
Let's say it again. Right away without delay. Right away without delay. Right away. That's right. When your mom calls you, what a wonderful way to honor your mom. And that's what we're going to be talking about this week, how to honor your parents. And we're going to climb the good manners ladder of success. This week we're going to learn about the golden rule. And the golden rule rap is really cool. It says, if you want to be really cool, then you got to know the golden rule. And then we're going to learn about the respect diamond. introduction skills. What are the 5 fabulous phrases that can change the world? We're going to learn good table manners. Who likes to eat? I do. Friendship manners, and congratulations as you climb the manners ladder of success. You will get closer to becoming a young lady or a young gentleman. Now, what are good manners anyway? Who needs good manners? Does your mom and dad need good manners? Do you need good manners? Does your teacher at school need good manners? Everybody needs good manners. And a little song that says, everybody needs good manners. Everybody needs good manners. I don't need to be shy. I'll just say hi. Everybody needs good manners. That's right. Everybody needs good manners. And when you wake up in the morning, to say, good morning, Mom. Let's practice. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. Happy eyes. That's right. And to be able to make everyone feel special. Remember, everyone's wearing that giant invisible sign that says, make me feel special. And to go through the day thinking, what can I do to make my mom and dad feel special? Now, who wants to see what's in my golden bag? Catherine, why don't you see what's in my golden bag? A diamond. We're going to learn about diamonds this week. And this is called the Respect Diamond. And each of you can build your Respect Diamond. In fact, if you want to write me an email. Do you guys know about email? You can write me an email on my website, and I'll send you a pattern to make a diamond like this, and you can glitter it because it says, I will respect my parents. I will respect my elders. I will respect authority and nature and property and my brothers and sisters. And my website is www.mannersarefun.com, so you can send me an email. That would be really fun. Now, who likes to meet new friends? So do I. And it doesn't matter if you're meeting somebody really important like Michael Jordan, or somebody important like the Prime Minister of Canada, or even Queen Elizabeth, or Britney Spears, Michael Jordan, or your grandma and grandpa. Introducing people and meeting new people is really fun. So I thought what would be fun to do to start out is to learn the 5 steps of awesome introductions. Everyone say the 5 steps, of awesome introductions. Number 1, you look directly in the person's eyes. Let's say that. Look directly in the person's eyes. And sometimes your mom might say, honey, I'd like you to meet Mrs. Johnston. And you say, is that very good manners? No, you need to look directly in the person's eyes and say, hi, Mrs. Johnston. Ready? Hi, Mrs. Johnston. Number 2, you need to be smile and be friendly. Say, smile and be friendly. Smile and be friendly. So, number 1, look directly into the person's eyes. Number 2, smile and be friendly. Frown and be grouchy? No, smile. Number 4, shake hands firmly, not like a dead fish. Sometimes grown-ups. Let's see if she can do it, Mrs. Kersico. Ready? Hi, good job. No dead fish there. Hands firmly. Then we're going to say, hi, my name is Alexi. Hi, my name's Catherine. And then good conversation. So everyone hold up your hand. Can you feel that part in your hand? That's where you get right in there. Some people just hear, Lex, you be my helper. Some people just go, hello, darling. Get right in there and say, say, hi, my name's Mrs. Vankovich. What's your name? Alexi. Good. I want you all to turn to a partner, and Lexi, you can practice with this Kersko, and say, hi, my name is, and Catherine, you be my helper. Oh, Catherine's got a broken arm. Hi, my name's Mrs. Vankovich. Good job. Hi, David, my name's Mrs. Vankovich. David, look me right in the eye and say, hi, Mrs. Vankovich. Good job. So what are the 5 steps? Everyone say it. Look directly in the person's eyes. Directly in their eyes. Number 2, smile and be friendly. Smile and be friendly. Shake hands firmly, not like a dead fish. Shake hands firmly, not like a dead fish. And hi, it's nice to meet you. Hi, it's nice to meet you. And then good conversation. And this week with your parents at your dinner table, I really want you to work on good conversation. Not, hi, how was your day? Oh, fine. What'd you do today? Oh, nothing. All right, so when your mom and dad say, hi, how are you doing? Great, Mom. Guess what we did at school today? Good conversation is good manners. And everyone say happy eyes. Happy eyes. And you know what's really, really important with good manners? Is to have an attitude of gratitude. Let's say that. Attitude of gratitude. Again, attitude of gratitude. Attitude of gratitude. Attitude of gratitude. You know what? We need to be thankful for so much that Mom has done for us, Dad has done for us, your teachers do for you. They love you so much. And just say to your teacher, and your teacher might not even be expecting this, but you say, teacher, thanks for being such an awesome teacher. I just appreciate you so much. And that will really make your teacher's day. Or surprise your mom and help with the dishes when she didn't even ask. Say, Mom, may I help you with something? Or Mom, may I help set the table? And this week we're going to learn about table manners and setting the table. And learning the good manners ladder of success. We're going to learn the 5 fabulous phrases. Who knows what the magic word is? Please. And when someone says please, they say, thank you, you're welcome, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So important to say I'm sorry right away without delay. And not, you know, don't wait 2 weeks. Oh, it's his fault. No, it's her fault. No, it's my fault. So, you know what, even if it's a teeny bit your fault, say, I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? Now, one of the things we're going to learn about honoring our parents is to obey Mom and Dad right away without delay, and also the golden rule rap. So let's start with, you got to obey your mom and dad the very first time they call. Let's say that. You got to obey your mom and dad the very first time they call. You got to obey your mom and dad in things both great and small. Put your hands on your hips. You can't whine and you can't complain. You got to say, sure, Mom, without delay. You got to love, honor, and obey. You got to love your mom and dad. Oh, yeah. Say, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Great.